This operation started 2 weeks ago. 2 or 3 efforts were canceled because he decided to change his mind, constantly changing his mind. We thought he'd be in a certain location. He was. Things started checking out very well. We knew something about the compound. We knew it had tunnels. We gathered more or less at 5. We had 8 helicopters, and we had many other ships and planes. It was approximately an hour and 10-minute flight, and we were flying over very, very dangerous territory.
Which special operations teams were involved?
Many of them, and at the top level.
Did the U.S.
Only American forces, but we were given great cooperation. We had to fly over certain Russia areas, Russia-held areas. Russia was great. Iraq was excellent. Turkey, we dealt with them. They know we were going in. They didn't know what we were doing and where we were going exactly. We flew very, very low and very, very fast. The helicopters took some shots, but that gunfire was immediately terminated, meaning they were shot from the airships. I got to watch it along with General Milley, Vice President Pence, others in the Situation Room so clearly, as though you were watching a movie. A large crew of brilliant fighters ran out of those helicopters and blew holes into the side of the building, not wanting to go through the main door because that was booby-trapped. And it took them literally seconds. Well, we had them also surrounded by massive air power. We were in the compound for approximately 2 hours. We were getting full reports on literally a minute-by-minute basis. Sir, we just broke in. Sir, the wall is down. Sir, you know, we've captured. Sir, 2 people are coming out right now, hands up. He was the last one out, and his people had either been killed, which there were many, or gave up. 11 young children were moved out of the house and are uninjured. The only ones remaining were Baghdadi in the tunnel, and he had dragged 3 of his young children with him. We actually had a robot to go in the tunnel, but we didn't get it as our dogs chased him down. He ignited his vest, and the tunnel collapsed with the explosion. He died after running into a dead-end tunnel, whimpering and crying and screaming all the way. And to get to his body, they had to remove a lot of debris. They have his DNA. So they did an on-site test because we had to know this about 15 minutes after he was killed, and it was positive. They brought body parts back with them, et cetera, et cetera. There wasn't much left. There were 2 women, both wives, both wearing vests. They had not detonated, but the fact that they were dead and they had vests on made it very difficult for our men. A large number of Baghdadi's fighters and companions were killed with him. We lost nobody. Our canine, as they call, I call it a dog, a beautiful dog, a talented dog, was injured. After the mission was accomplished, we took highly sensitive material and information from the raid, much having to do with ISIS.
Did you inform Speaker Pelosi ahead of time?
No, I didn't. I didn't do that. I wanted to make sure this kept secret. I don't want to have men lost and women. I don't want to have people lost.